Oh, should be. Here we go. Wait, no. Yeah, we're live. Okay. Spit your shit.
Lovely. Lovely that for you it works, but then for me it doesn't. Anyways, after some massive troubles with Twitch, them being a dick.
Boycott Twitch.
Dicks. Basically, everyone is on mediums. We're on lap 3 after we couldn't basically consolize now streaming. Everyone is on mediums. So tire situation is simple. Frizzy has lost his pole position, not of the start, but on lap 2 dropped down to P4. Clipsy was involved in an incident on lap 1 first chicane, and he's dropped down to P14 on the first lap. There is F1 Kid going a bit wide, I saw there. Then Mighty is fighting Frizzy for P3. From where the hell did Mighty Boy come from? Starting actually P5. So actually he was close. Anyways, DRS is enabled and F1 Kid easily passed his Vumpy on the main straight. Is Frizzy gonna try and go for the move on the inside into turn 1? He is gonna try and have a go, although for me everyone just lagged, but Frizzy is behind Vumpy still. So Vumpy kept his E2 for now. The two Mercedes drivers as well dropped a lot of places, mainly talking about Zing. But at the moment, nothing too serious, at least enough that a safety car was supposed to come out, and as well everyone is within the DRS. Although, as I was gonna say that Chesney Riz has dropped out of TLW, so that two Chesneys are gonna have a nice brotherhood fight, like all siblings do. With this massive of a DRS train, it's just key to stay within this DRS train to have a sort of a chance of basically doing anything in this Grand Prix for a good result. And now with the DRS, Alex behind, overtaking Shimp, but in front of Vumpy, overtakes F1 Kid, should be easy, but Frizzy is trying to go 3 wide on the main straight, and it is 3 wide, not anymore, it's 2 wide between Frizzy and F1 Kid, and Vumpy takes the lead of the Grand Prix with Frizzy taking P2.
Jaden just takes...
Jono overtakes Mighty Boo.
That was nuts.
And as well, JSTM almost got overtaken by Ricky, but Ricky stays in 10th behind Pole, taking Alex. In front, an Alpine is trying to make a move. That's Ricky on JSTM. Actually made the move stick behind the No, actually not. Just lag for him. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on with lag for me at the moment. It just... My Wi-Fi is sabotaging itself. I don't even know what is real and what is not. But one thing is real is TLW and Pole.
Oh no!
Crash between them. Pole has front wing damaged, and TLW is a lot behind Pole. So yeah. In front though, DRS games are being played. Of course, it's not a surprise. Vumpy was in front going into the final corner, and Vumpy doesn't have the DRS. Frizzy is gonna go for an easy overtake, and F1 Kid as well for an easy overtake on Vumpy, and they to move up a place behind. It's almost a 4 wide going into turn 1. There's contact between Dre and Ricky, as there is a wild chimp in the wall on the exit of turn 1 going into turn 2, and he has dropped down to P17 behind the Chesneys, who have now actually somewhat caught up to Alex. In time, Trent overtaking JSTM. JSTM not having a good race. Fresh almost losing it behind the JSTM. A sort of a few packs have emerged from here. We have the top 6, and then sort of the rest, and then the drivers that's unless there's a safety car, then they can say goodbye basically to this race. They're no way in hell they are gonna get the top back, basically catching up to the best, what I'm trying to say, into the final corner of lap 6, and we're gonna start lap 7 out of 27. Frizzy is gonna probably get eaten by F1 Kid. He's catching. He's using a bit of ERS to overtake Frizzy into the main straight and easily overtake. That is done. TOW has spun on the exit of Ascari, front wing damaged. Yellow flags.
Oh, Frizzy's gone!
Ooh, Frizzy spun! Frizzy has lost it, I think, on its own. And he's dropped down to this pack, what I was talking about. And he's joined his teammate just in front of the teammate. JSTM has dropped down to P13. There was between JSTM and some other drivers as well a bit of contact. And Clipsy, 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flag. Maybe that could be removed. We'll see. I mean,
I don't know if it can.
We'll see.
Post race.
We'll see. TOW in the pits. Alex looking a lot of places. Mistake probably from him. And he's with that the DRS to Chesney. In front though, F1 Kid is leading the Grand Prix, but honestly, the top 5 actually are just struggling for places, just for fun with the DRS. The main ones are gonna be Vumpy and then Jono if he is close enough to F1 Kid and depends on his straight line speed. Vumpy should be in front of Vumpy into turn 1, and he is in front of F1 Kid on the main straight. Is Johnny gonna try and go for a move? No, he isn't. Meanwhile, behind, Wave overtaking Ricky. Is Ricky gonna get overtaken by Frizzy? No, he doesn't. Ricky on mistake a bit there. Kind of, I've been saying this. It's very hard to tell what is is actually happening. Is anyone spinning or what? But what I can say is Frizzy has tried to go for an overtake on Ricky, but Ricky is defending. Ricky is going to have the DRS on Wave. No, he won't. So this is a bit of an issue for Ricky, but thankfully for Ricky that Wave doesn't have the DRS on the top pack. So he can actually maybe catch up and maybe try and work with Frizzy and Zinc, but Zinc was very close to Frizzy, maybe thought of a move, but into the Ascari, it's a bit of a tricky move to pull off.
It's gone so wide. I thought Wave was going to crash there for a second. He went wide. Oh, who's that? Reese? No, it's Jack.
Chesney spun.
Yeah.
Chesney. That's normal.
In the bin.
Chesney in the 95. Anyways, to the top. F1 Kid, an easy overtake on Vumpy. Vumpy doesn't have much ERS to deploy, and so he's eaten by F1 Kid, but he's gonna get almost overtaken by Jono into turn 1. He's on the inside, Jono, and he's gonna get him easily. Jono up into P2. Now he's gonna fight for the race lead. The driver that, like Mighty Boo, he got promoted to Tier 1 before this race. And so this would be a very good way to open up his Tier 1 journey this season. I had to say this season because I don't remember or I don't know. Was in turn 1 Tier 1 earlier. Because into Ascari I don't expect to see a move unless it's last lap. Or it's, I don't know, trying to overtake Chimp or something. JSTM overtaking Trent into Ascari actually, or before Ascari. Chesney races, he has the drivers in front of him there, but he just cannot, he is too far back to get the DRS. The two Hauses are switching places, it seems. Yes, they are switching places. And meanwhile to the top, Younger Boy is close to Vumpy, but he can't go for a move. Jono is to go for the move on F1 Kid. Yes, no, actually he won't go for a move. He's gonna stay behind the F1 Kid. Drivers in the pits, that's Alex, Zink, Trent, Frizzy, and Chimp into the pits. All go for the hard compound of tire. Of course, from the mediums, I mean, to the soft would be... you could maybe have a go at it, but not on a track like this, where DRS is key. Like, literally the key to success. You need the DRS to be up the top. And yeah, Jono close to F1 Kid, but still we need to wait to the exit of the final corner to see how close he's gonna be. The pits will be, I mean, technically they're open since already Chip, Alex, Trent, Zink, and Frizzy, they all made their scheduled pit stops. Unlike Paul and TLW, who had to pit for repairs. Vaughn got an absolute superb exit out of the final corner, but as well, he's going to the pits, so that makes it even a bit better. Alec gets a 3 seconds, so Vumpy trying to go for the undercut on the drivers in front. Jono, is he going to go for the dive on the for the lead? Yes, he does go for the move on the... I don't know what is my talking at today. The Alpines double stacks, surprisingly. The Vumpy and Ricky were in the pits, as well as Clipsy, who is serving that penalty, actually. In front, I hear you moan, so...
Jono just
so,
got on the front
we
of
see that
Jono
has been overtaken by F1 Kid. Yeah, so F1 Kid in front of Jono. Jono's trying to get them plays back, actually.
Jaden's going to box this lap, he wants to be first in. That's why I reckon he's going to box. He wants to be first in, first out.
Yeah. Jono is a bit down on ERS compared to F1 Kid, who has 100% of ERS. Mighty Boo gets a move on a Younger Boy, but the Younger Boy gets a superb exit out of the final corner. Now, who pits? There's Jono in the pits, Younger Boy in the pits, and Mighty Boo in the pits. Anyone gets 10 seconds? No, doesn't. F1 Kid stays out lonely on track from that top 5 that broke into top 4 since Vumpy overtook. But of course, the drivers that pitted, Mighty Boo, Younger Boy, Jono, they are trying to cover Vumpy, who is gonna be in front of all of them. He's in front of all of them, and he's in front by, I might actually over 2 seconds. Yeah, it is over 2 seconds. 2.5 seconds could be on the exit of the chicane. Okay, actually, Jono didn't lose that much time on the exit, but still, over 2 seconds behind Vumpy. And this is gonna be crucial. Of course, the tire wear is, I mean, the tire wear on the heart is almost nothing. So, I mean, Vumpy should get an easy, unless he's gonna be. What I'm trying to say is basically, if he's gonna get if he's gonna do a mistake, or drivers behind him will try and work together, so that they'll catch up to Vumpy. Then that's the different scenario. Then that's F1 Kid into the pits, use plenty of ERS to actually do the thing, and Riz stays out. The only one to be on the mediums, and he takes the race lead on track. Of course, he has to pit, but still has taken the race lead. Vumpy is gonna take the net race lead. And F1 Kid, where is he going to rejoin? There's a 3 wide, 3-4 wide, just for a second there, when F1 Kid was coming out of the pits. Frizzy is in the middle of all of this. Mighty Boo doesn't really give space to Frizzy, but still somehow everything went sort of well. TLW 3 seconds, but it's Jono, Younger Boy in front of everyone that is in this DRS train. TLW has spun and causing yellow flags in a Ascari. Frizzy has overtaken Mighty Boo into the chicane De La Roggia, I think. The other one was Filio, now that I remember. Anyway, to the second chicane, first he had a bit of a wobble on the exit of that second last one, but good that Alex yet again at 3 seconds. Oh, that's not that ain't a good sign for Alex as he spins as well on the exit of the second last one, damaged front wing. I think 3 seconds as well.
Sick.
Sick. I literally caught that. I caught that in the wild, like right in front of my eyes.
Yeah, I can see.
So Alex, enjoy a heavy penalty. That's all I can say. A heavy penalty, probably a race ban. Enjoy it, mate. Yeah. Luckily, only a No, it's not a VST.
It is a VST.
It's a full one. Why is it saying VST for me?
Wait,
anyway,
it's saying VST for me. Wait, what?
No, it's a full one. Yeah, I know, but there's a little Mercedes GTR out there on track.
This game needs to sort itself out.
Yeah, I mean...
That's so good for Reese, though. He hadn't boxed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah! That's very good. Although the drivers behind will probably box for the mediums, and he has to box for hards, or he is... I mean, Riz has to pit anyway, but it just depends what the drivers behind do. Anyways, Alex decided to commit suicide, and Riz takes the advantage of that. I mean, what is it? I mean, it was literal suicide or kamikaze move in front of... yeah, but Riz takes the advantage out of this, goes into the pits, and now we will look at the drivers behind Vampy. Vampy stays out. Inga boy, is he gonna go into the pits? Nope. Jono, oh, there is one. No, but there is one. Zink into the pits.
Whoa.
And that seems to be the only one in the pits, going into the pits. So yeah, still Chesney, Riz, gains this massively from being like P15, P14 on track. He is P10, and with now in the bunch of cars in front of him that are going to be fighting for the lead on fresher tires. Of course, all the drivers behind besides TLW have better tires. Same wear, but better tires. And yeah, it's Trent binned it. Trent binned it.
Oh my god.
Into the first Lesmo. Front wing damage. I mean, of course, I mean, I would kind of doubt that he would actually bin it, and might have been caused by something to do with key or something. Let me just check the race director. Was it caused something with Ricky? Is there no, there is nothing. There is nothing with Ricky, so... But sometimes it doesn't show up, I don't know. But anyways, Trent spun under the safety car and has damaged front wing, so he's gonna tumble down the order from being 9th and fighting for the points, for the good points. Now he's gonna be fighting Clipsy, Pole, his teammate, who is, by the way, on 12 lap old mediums. Fresh. It's kind of mad. How many pits has he been done? 3. Has been in the pits 3 times. It's crazy. TLW 3 seconds again. He's not even changing his front wing. Trent's not even changing it. He's not even into his front wing.
Oh my god.
And he'll probably have to pit. He's gonna pit again. Unless, I mean, he is in a bad situation. He's gonna damage front wing and he's on fresh mediums. So either he's gonna have to go back to his hards, or back to his old mediums, and change the front wing, or he's gonna have to live with it. Those are the three options. Either go for the very old mediums, back to the hards, or stay out and live with it. Those are the three options. Fresh pitted as well, but there's still fresh and TLW to catch up to this pack. We'll see when the safety is going to be coming in, but could be now. It actually doesn't seem like it now. No, it's not now. It's going to be next lap. Guess it sort of saves Trent, but at the same time, basically he ruined himself over. But at least he's gonna have a good wing at least. In
Poor
that
guy.
sense. Precious, huh?
Poor guy. He's gonna get rinsed for that now.
By Sir Nikolai or something. I don't know. He's going into bits.
Was Alex's DNF like intentional? Did you see?
Yes, intentional, fully intentional. Like on the straight, he just.
Oh, he even just admitted it. So.
Yeah, he fully yeeted it into a wall. Basically, like the Japanese and like the Pearl Harbor. Just fully kamikaze into a wall, or in their case, a ship. A warship.
He has no
Whatever.
shame, you know. Fair enough. I back that.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. But yeah, now
Josh says hi.
TLW. Say back hi to him. Or basically, I mean, whatever. Yeah. So drivers TLW. Paul and I think it was Fresh at the time, or Clipsy. Now we're back in the game. Like I said earlier, they needed a safety car if they want to have another go, and they got the safety car. By the way, it said virtual safety car for me. Now it says safety car, but the safety car is in this lap. Trent is gonna up to it. He doesn't have to worry about it.
Oh.
His countryman is going very slowly. I think that just the whole flipping session is just lagged. I don't know.
I
Could be
think
just
Josh's
the
AI
Yingling
just like gave Vampy back shots, but he didn't get a pen for it, so that's good.
Hold up. Anyways, safety car restart, and Vampy is trying to go, but he's probably getting held up by the sort of this safety car limiter, and now we're going. Green flags now are being waved, and Yingling already trying to go for the lead of the Grand Prix. Jono as well going to be trying to go through wide into turn 1, and it's going to be Jono versus Yingling into turn 1, and it is Yingling who is in the lead, with Jono just being behind. Vampy lost in that 2 positions before even the first corner. And yeah, Yingling is still in the lead. Jono cannot do anything into turn number 4. Behind, still somewhat clean behind, although Trent and TLW. Trent going wide into the second chicane, taking the escape road. And yeah, he's 2.3 seconds behind TLW. In the meantime, Zink is going for a move on Ricky into the Ascari, and it's going to be a successful move around the outside. Ricky sees that there's a faster driver on the faster tires, and he's going to be very aggressive on them. He's going to have to just drive like crazy on this track to actually get some good points, because the whole grid is within a DRS that is now enabled, so DRS isn't yet on for this straight. But Jono on Yingling had to go for a little bit of a cross, but he sort of chose himself to go there. Vumpy almost losing a position to F1 Kid. F1 Kid doesn't get a better exit. So Vumpy still, or he's in P4 at the moment. Frizzy has moved up 2 positions on that straight, overtaking Vumpy and Boy on that straight. So he's up to P2. Jono still in the lead, but DRS has been now enabled. So his lead is gonna vanish pretty quickly. Wave, Zink has been in behind Wave all the time. It's just that those lags. I think it could be actually just Jose's internet or Chesney Riz. I generally don't know. It's always only here the issue. Anyways, Zing in front of Wave as Wave has lost. Is gonna lose a 3rd position to JSDM. Although it might look like he's gonna lose it, but still side by side with JSDM into the Parabolica. But we move into lead as Jono already loses a position to Frizzy, and now he has got 3 drivers behind him trying to go for a move on each other. Actually, Yengaboy tries to defend. Frizzy goes wide, at least for me it went wide, but he actually doesn't. Was some contact behind as well. F1 Kid in front of Vumpy. Vumpy has just no pace on those hards, absolutely no pace. He's even getting off by by Mighty Boo and even by Zink. What is this pace by Vumpy? His engine has been turned down to an absolute Sunday driver. Like he's driving, I don't know, a VW Passat, and not even in the 1.9 TDI version, like 1.6 or something. He's got no power. He's just no pace whatsoever. He's lost the lead down to 7th in just like 4 laps. I mean, he's got no pace at the moment whatsoever. Zink is utilizing that, of course. There are 2 trains top 9, and then the rest of the grid besides Trent. I mean, it's true. Yengaboy, all of these lags, Jesus Christ. In the lead, Jono is gonna take the race lead from Frizzy's the superior straight line speed with the DRS. Yengaboy is gonna go for the move. No, he's in. Jesus flipping Christ! It's hard to tell where Yengaboy is. Jesus goddamn Christ! Behind, the JSTM and Paul are fighting for P11. The same thing can be said behind them, although not anymore. Paul is in front of JSTM. JSTM is fighting with Chimp at the moment, and side by side with Chimp and JSTM behind them as well, Fresh and Riz. And it looks like JSTM is in front, and Fresh as well is in front of Chesney Riz. So Fresh moves up to P14, and JSTM, I think he stays P12 for now. Behind, Vumpy has lost yet another position to Wave now. Yeah, Wave, I don't know, did someone ate his pedals or what? I don't even know. Jono drops down behind Frizzy. Although this is gonna be whole DRS games, he be holding up drivers behind. For example, Yengaboy and Jono should have a superior straight line speed yet again, although he's gonna have a few drivers behind looking for a move as well, maybe on him or Frizzy. F1 Kid is going for a move on Frizzy, maybe as well. Yengaboy, he sticks his wheel up the inside, but he's not gonna have the move. Goes wide. Yes, he goes wide, and Yengaboy has dropped from P3 down to P6. Chesney just gets at 6 seconds, 3 seconds. There are yellows behind that Chesney down the order. There's a car in the gravel. That's TLW in the gravel, I think. Chimp in front of SDM. Trust me, when I say that these lags are different, they are different. It's impossible to tell where everyone is. You try and talk quickly what is happening, but you see cars going from left to right. You see cars going off track, but then all of a sudden reappear into the racetrack. onto the racing line like nothing happened. JSTM gets a 3 seconds, and it's just hard to tell what is going on. That's why, for example, there's a pause on Yengaboy trying to confirm was it actually real that he went wide. In the meantime, F1 Kid is gonna overtake Frizzy. Frizzy is gonna do the same, but is gonna take out Jono there. Because what is going on that straight? And Jono and Zink have done a Hamilton and Verstappen from 2021, and ironically, it's in the same cars. Jono and Zink have mainly Jono has destroyed his chances of winning this Grand Prix and having a good result. Although to be fair, that was kind of caused by Frizzy moving over on Jono so aggressively, even though he was still there, and then Zink almost killing Mighty Boo. I mean, that was a whole incident in like, I don't even know. Mighty Boo has some major front wing damage, so it's at the moment between F1 Kid, Frizzy, and Yengaboy. Szczesny gets a 3 seconds, especially it's only between the top 3 since Mighty Boo has a 3 seconds and the rest don't. But as well, Frizzy might get a penalty for that, so it's gonna be I would say mainly fights between F1 Kid and Yengaboy, from what happened between Frizzy and Jono. And now Frizzy goes for the move on F1 Kid. F1 Kid tried to sort of a little bit cut off Frizzy. Probably that's a wrong word to use, but anyways, Frizzy in front of F1 Kid. Jono reasonably he's rage quitting, and yeah, that's his race done. Pole drops down to 9th. Also, I mean, it's crazy now that Clipsy is 7th when he was down in 17th on lap 1. Now he's 7th on lap 24. Ricky in P8. Fresh and Pole fighting for P9, but Pole is still in front. Fresh is getting almost overtaken by Chimp, and it's Fresh in front. Meanwhile, behind, a Mercedes disaster has happened. The JSTM has spun, so Zink and JSTM, who are destined to or predicted to be the contenders for doing something in this race, are down the order in 15 and 16. The same with Jono, who was supposed to be one of the drivers to fight for the win and for the podium, is gone in P18. Was it actually? I think it was a full replication of 2021, Max and Lewis. Anyways, Max, no, F1K gets Frizzy on the main straight. Wave overtakes Mighty Boo into turn 1. Of course, Mighty Boo has that front wing damage, so any sort of help in front in terms of the DRS and all that is helpful for him. Just sort of cannot really fight the drivers. He just needs the DRS from the drivers in front, the tow, any sort of help from the drivers in front is going to be helpful as well. Wave Dre, who in the middle of the race didn't look that he was getting a good result, at the moment is looking for a decent result, a result of P5, because Vumpy has regained his pace all of a sudden, is within the DRS of Mighty Boo. Don't know, does he realize that Mighty Boo has damage? Well, definitely he now realizes it with the pace that Mighty Boo is setting. He needs to sort of overtake him ASAP, like pronto now. Shelmers overtakes Chimp, and CLW goes a bit wide. Okay, now into the lead once again. Penultimate lap starts now. Frizzy is he gonna take F1 Kid? Yes, he does. Younger boy stays behind. He wants to stay behind. He doesn't want to overtake anyone. Yet, F1 Kid probably just lag. So yeah, the top 6 is back, sort of. Vamp is trying to attack Mighty Boo, but I mean, could be a beneficial thing that he would try and overtake Mighty Boo, since Mighty Boo doesn't even have ERS. He even sees it on the straight, and might be fully lost it. No, actually he's inside of Vumpy. Vumpy in through the inside of Mighty Boo is ahead of it. Yes, at least that's what I saw from my POV. F1 Kid doesn't wanna give up this race lead into the Ascari. All of the top 3 have full-on ERS activated. Frizzy is trying to sort of get that DRS, but F1 Kid just follows him within that slipstream. Doesn't want to give up that. TLW 3 seconds, but we don't really care about that. F1 Kid and Frizzy. F1 Kid is in front. What is going on in my POV? But anyways, the final lap has started now. F1 Kid doesn't have the DRS. Frizzy goes for the move into the race lead. I don't even know how the hell does Frizzy even have the DRS? Jesus fucking Christ. Frizzy is not in front. F1 Kid somehow is in front. Yengaboy is trying to go for the move on both of them, but he just doesn't have any sort of space. And side by side, F1 Kid and Frizzy go into the chicane, and Frizzy is in front of F1 Kid, but there's still one more DRS straight coming up. And if F1 Kid is going to be close enough to Frizzy, he can pull up a move there. And it doesn't look like he's going to be close enough. Doesn't look like it, but he has superior straight line speed. Trying to go for a move. Fucking hell, it's impossible to tell with this lag. And you talk. Okay, no, I think it's better, but Frizzy is in front of F1 Kid. F1 Kid sort of tries maybe something on Frizzy, but Frizzy coming out of the final corner is gonna take the race win on track. F1 Kid P2, Yengaboy P3, Vumpy P4, Wave P5, Mighty Boo P6, but actually drops down to P8 because of the penalties. Ricky P6, Clipsy P7, Mighty Boo P8, Fresh P9, Paul P10, Chimp P11, Shamir's P12, TLW P13. Actually, he's gonna drop down to P15, Trent P13, Zinc 14, TLW 15, and JSTM is gonna be 16, and Chesney 17th. Consela.
Yup.
I'm not joking about those lags.
Oh, I know.
That situation to Ascari, literally, I could not read anything. Literally, I saw F1 Kid into the lead, then Yengaboy P2. I mean, I was saying Frizzy into the gravel. I was saying flipping Yengaboy into P2. F1 Kid into the P1. Then everything was changing all the time. I don't even know. And as well, I was going on with on POV with Yengaboy on going into the second chicane. His car was going from left to right, like massively left to right. Like my guy was taking up the whole goddamn the track, the tarmac. Anyways, Frizzy, yeah, communication service. Thank you. Frizzy takes the race win on track, at least for now. F1 Kid P2, Yengaboy P3, Vumpy P4, Wave P5, Ricky P6, Clipsy P7, Mighty Boo P8, communicating with service in my ass. Fresh P9, Paul P10, and then Chimp, Riz, Trent, Zinc, TLW, GSTM, Chesney, Jono, Alex, whatever. Yeah.